Morning, guys. Well, it's another day in the hot, humid Houston area. As you can see, I'm sweating. Been loading up my tractor, and we're on our way to go move some machinery around. Driving down the road with a heavy load. You can see that. That's my mirror on my new pickup truck. It's not a mirror anymore, it's a deadgum TV screen, and that's the camera showing the tractor behind me. Well, I've got about 30 minutes to go before I get to Don's house. Don and I have been doing some horse trading on some machinery. Don's buying my beloved 16 by 30 Axelson. And just like the one we've went to Louisiana and picked up, but it's a hell of a lot better shape. Of course, Don likes to paint things, so I figure in about a year that lady's going to look fantastic. We will see. Don also has purchased a mill from another friend of mine, and he went and picked it up, and where he picked it up had a forklift, so they were able to put it on his trailer with no problems. He got it home, and his little tractor wouldn't pick it up. I have that problem all the time. In fact, all the machinery we're moving around at my shop, my poor tractor would just break the wheels off the front end if we tried. So I'm going to go over and lift that Bridgeport mill off. Got a nice deal. It's got a DRO on all three axes, an air power drawbar, X motion, or X, can't talk. It's got an X power feed, and he's pretty happy right now. He'll be happier when it's off his trailer and into his shop, so that's what we're going to go do. I've got to stop by and get some fuel in the tractor. God knows how long it's been since I put any diesel in it, and the gas gauge just broke. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit. Have some scenery while we go down the road. This is the pretty part of around the Houston area. We just came up onto the Katy Prairie, and so now it's going to be flat all the way to Galveston. But it's nice and green. camera. Well, I'll bring you in here with me. I don't know where to put you. Guess what? Get to hold you. This is going to be fun. He put in a little bitty tiny door over there. This is going to be great. Obviously, my friend Don has got a lot to learn about machinery and how you should never put in a door less than 14 foot high and 12 foot wide. It always comes back to bite you. I was putting my main shop's got a 14 foot tall door, 12 foot wide, and when I was putting on the addition to the side, I had to put in a 9 foot tall door, the biggest I could get in there. Going to low gear so we can go slow. Tighten these straps up some.
I think we're gonna have to grab it like he did underneath the 2 pieces of wood under that dovetail. That's the only way you're gonna have enough room, right?
You can try it. I think it's close enough now to do it.
What's that?
I think it's close enough now that it will do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Don's born in a barn. Letting all my cold air out of here. Problem with a front end loader on a tractor is you move the tires a little bit and they shift the forks a lot. You know, I can't always see the forks very good either. Low gear so I can crawl forward. Climbing a little hill as we go here. I didn't have time to put in more camera angles. Taking my granddaughter back to her mother at 2, so we're kind of in a hurry. I'm going to set it down, then I'll back up some and pick it up again and go forward. I hope. Alright, let's back it out of here. A little bit. Putting the new pieces of plywood between the rails. He said, go up with it. I think I can go forward. Go up some. It says go forward. Much prefer picking them up by the straps. Hard to see wearing sunglasses in the dark room in there. Just tell me, go ahead. Mission is accomplished.
Brian. Got some big shit. Although you got some big stuff too.
Well, you know, a shop is a shop. Depends on what size machinery you have in it, but that depends on what you want to do. This is a new area with air conditioning.
Yeah. Just put the tailstock on and align it, and that's ready to roll.
So you took this little Atlas lathe and repainted it all.
It's painted.
Took it down to bare metal, polished everything up.
I did.
Oh, that looks like a brand new machine.
Even the motor, geez, come on, even the motor I painted.
Oh man. Get some light in there.
I even built this little box and everything.
Yeah. Well, it looks nice. Good edges.
Yep.
Now, you know, I expect the Axelson to look like this in a couple of years.
It might take me a year, but it will. This is the that I
The
built.
little stand you built.
And it opens and everything. You got the little door. Heavy duty. Diamond plate. I made this
Whip pan.
whip pan. I've been all.
Well, that's nice. How did you bend the edges?
I cut into it.
Yeah.
Bend them.
Then welded it?
Welded it up. And then bondoed right here to make sure it didn't leak.
Okay. And you have a central machine. Did you build the stand for this one?
I did. That little stand on the bottom. Get it up just a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Can't
This
complain.
design's been around for years and years and years.
It's the same exact design as pretty much everybody's.
Yeah.
You know, it's got the little hydraulic so you can adjust the
Down feed?
force feed coming down. It's got the coolant pump in here.
Put a floor in here and an air conditioner.
Hey, ground molded. How many machine shops you know got ground molded?
Yeah, boy. I don't know if I can.
Can't compete with that.
I don't know if I can come in here anymore. Crown molding.
Oh, there you go. No, you don't want to film that.
Well, vintage machinery.
Isn't that a cool one though?
That really is nice.
It's aluminum. Got it from Keith.
Aluminum. All your numbers and letters and drills. That looks nice.
I thought so. I couldn't pass that one up.
And it doesn't take up a lot of room. All mine are like 2 feet by 4 feet. And of course, they're also free.
I built that welding table, stand, and
But yeah,
built this.
2 or 3 different.
That's my TIG, MIG, plasma cutter.
All on one roll around.
Yeah, and what I did, I put bed liner on here. It's all dusty now, but it's actually I sprayed bed liner on there.
Yeah. For
And that
truck
holds
bed
up-
liner.
Yeah, that holds up pretty good.
Cool.
I built this
Double
welding
bottom?
table, and this one actually on both sides it'll just come out, and then you can adjust these height wise. Longer material.
Don built this. He told me last week. He worked on this all last year and built this from scratch. Don's been
Busy. Don't look
Busy.
at the joints yet.
He's put all this sheetrock up here by himself.
Those
There's a
joints
whole
are getting better.
garage, insulated the ceiling, and put a little mini split in here.
Oh yeah. Now this works really wonderful. Just press the button. The outside unit's back here. You can't hear this thing run. I didn't want to keep a bunch of rolled up like they tell you to put it.
You just made
So
a big
I made a
loop,
big U.
stuck it in some gutter.
No, that's actually, you buy that for it.
Oh, really?
Specifically for that, yeah.
That's running and you can't even hear it.
It starts up real slow. Just to
Sort of
stop
like
that
you.
surge current. Yeah, in the
You
morning.
start real slow, then
Right.
you get going.
See, it's pumping to stop. That's what makes it more efficient. It slowly brings the motor up to keep that surge current from coming in when they first come on.
Okay.
'Cause that's when you suck a lot of amps normally
Yeah.
on an air conditioner.
So it's a little booster motor, like a pony motor on an old road grader.
Oh yeah, it's an inverter though. It's all done by
But it
electronics.
gets it rolling a little bit,
Yeah.
and then it puts the big guns to it.
It's probably a DC motor because it just pulses it.
Well, that's nice, but we're standing out here where it's hot. We'll go in here, and this side is cold.
In about 5 minutes, stand in front of this, and you'll get cold. Then
I
you got
recognize that old thing.
that. Yeah, I restored that. Yeah. Then you got turbo mode.
It don't feel like 66 to me.
No, that's what I set it for. But it'll cool this place down in about 30 minutes with the doors closed. Right here, when you get here, I measured it the other day. It was 66 coming out of here. And it was 95 outside, so that's a pretty good
33 degree delta.
Yeah, that's a pretty good differential.
And he's got doors on his cabinets and everything.
Yeah.
He's trying to show me up.
Look at my mess.
Oh, you've seen my mess. Well, this is looking nice. He put him in an attic ladder going up.
Yeah.
He,
Little job.
yeah, nice one.
Yep. I put the trim around it. My joints are looking better over here. I will work on these more than I work on the ones in the back.
Well, I don't know about even if Kate floated it.
Yeah, I thought about it, but
Stuck some strips on it. Okay, now this is the, you guys can't see in the dark. Shut your door down so you can see better.
you're hot way.
Oh, we're fancy. Push the button.
Come here,
Here,
dog.
dog.
Come here, Bruno.
There. You guys don't know it, but that was Haley, the inspector. Now I'm on the wrong side again. Well, you've got a nice little pallet rack on the
Yep.
back.
Yep. An oiler, and this also provides air to the R8
The
collar.
suspender.
Yeah.
Is the drawbar. Got a one-shot oiler on the thing, and that's a Mister.
That's over here.
Yeah.
Down here, the little lever. It's manual.
Dark down there. Bridgeport vice. Got a
That's original.
DNR or DRO.
Original manuals.
I happen to know the guy that sold this to you, and I don't think that's original. I think he just got it all dirty.
No, that one.
Copied it.
I think this one is. Oh no, maybe not.
It's the way I like to
That's
pick
yours.
him up, but wouldn't fit his.
Here's the good part.
I picked up a lot of tooling.
Fly
Got a
cutter.
fly cutter, a
Couple of
couple chucks,
Brand. This one's brand.
slitting saw,
That one's new one, almost. Maybe this looks like a Niagara.
good assortment of collets that aren't all rusted up.
Yeah. Alright, chips. And got another little box here, goodies. Some spare.
Yeah. The only thing I don't see is a boring head.
No, I didn't see a boring here.
But I know some guys that may have some extras.
Yeah, the fly cutter's the only one that I saw, really.
My high school shop teacher, that's all we had back then was fly cutters.
Yeah.
Cheap, easy to sharpen, and they leave a nice finish if you do them right.
Get the middle scale off.
Yeah. Not as fast as some things, but
This is my
they do
parts
stuff.
washer. What I did, put a filter.
Ah,
So, comes in from the pump, filters it, then goes back in. It catches a lot of your crud.
that it would. I'd have to be over here stealing your filters though, because I don't think I'd want to pay for a filter as much as I use mine.
When I bought this, didn't know it was this size filter you had to
Ah,
buy.
yeah.
Okay, thought I was buying the regular filter.
Well, that's fine. Those are probably what you need.
But that's about it.
Well, what did you want to know about your machine?
Rotating this head.
Okay.
I know it does this and then comes up, right?
La 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 la.
This.
That right there is called the nodding. That's how you nod the head forward
Right.
and back.
0.
You unloosen it, and some of them have a little gear in there, I think. Anyway, you need to drop the table down probably so you can get some swing room. And then,
Yeah, you've got some wood under the table right now. I don't think I can go down anymore.
well, you pick it enough to get
Get that
that
wood
slide it
out.
forward if you can. Now, see these 4 bolts right here? Those 4 bolts are what loosens the head so you can rotate it. And then when you get it swung around in a vertical, of course this index here, you can tilt it at any degree you want. But most of the time you want it vertical. And then you need to tram it in. You know, tramming is where you'll take an indicator and put it on that quill with an indicator holder and then spin it around, making sure that it's all the way around the circle is the same reading. That means it's trammed into your table. Now, if you're really nice, I know a guy that happens to have a brand new cast iron tramming circle. It's ground, and you stone your surface here with a stone. It's like I taught you in scraping class. You stone that off, get all the grease and stone it. You lay that circle down, and that gives you the circle to turn your indicator.
Yeah. Do you need one of those type of indicator holders that go spin around in the circumference, right?
Well, maybe even, I know another guy that might even have one of those.
Yeah, but I don't.
Okay, what else do you need?
DRO right there. But
DRO? Okay.
I think I want to start at least scraping it, cleaning it, maybe paint a few pieces.
What I would do is clean everything I can in that position, and then rotate it around.
That's what I'm going to do.
That way it's easier to get it on the top.
Yep.
You go about sliding it, and then see this unit will nod this way. Then you can tilt the head that way. So there's 2 axes. Then you can swing this in and out to get a bigger radius or get out here. And a lot of times if you're working on something but you don't have enough space, you can swing this over to this area, and then the table comes out here and you can get a larger piece on. But you have 4 different adjustments for that.
Well, yeah, I'm sure I'll need a shop class again once I get her kind of cleaned up and straightened up.
It's hard to see, but the older ones still have the doors on them. This one says 1959. The guy that sold this to you probably put that on there to make you think it was a lot newer. Probably a 1911 version. I know that guy.
Yeah, at 59, I'm older than it.
I am too.
I think I'm in better shape though.
No, I bet you can't eat metal for breakfast.
This is true.
That's a nice lathe, and you've got a nice shop, and don't ever put it down for being a toy shop, because we're fast fixing that. And
this is true.
And if you wanted to know, that looks like the perfect place to put a nice little 16 by 30 axle set.
That's where we're going to put it. I'm going to put it here and then put the Bridgeport right down the other side.
That would work. That's coming soon.
That way, if there's anything long, you can stick it out the door, get a good spindle.
Well, thanks for letting us look at your shop.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.